Hi, Dee.
Hi.
Hi, Tracy. Hi, Lorraine. Look at my lovely, tidy, clean mat. Actually, it is tidy for change. I've had a bit of a tidy up. Hi, Candice. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Alison. I know I'm a bit early tonight. Hi, Doris.
We've got Kari and Karen on YouTube.
Hi, Kari and Karen on YouTube. Hi, Mary. Yes, I know. I hope you. I saw you said that, Mary, but now I'm worried. You said that you were going away and the retreat and you weren't going home. So you tell me you are going home in between because, well, actually, no, it wouldn't matter because I'm sure I can find stuff to loan you. Hi, Mark.
Hello.
Hi, Kelly.
Karen on YouTube.
You're doing a Christmas one, aren't you? I'm looking forward to seeing that. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Margaret. You what? Sorry, dear.
Karen on YouTube. Karen Smee has snow.
Oh, yeah, actually, Kari, of you as well, because didn't you say something about it was 60 inches they were expecting?
60 inches?
Yes.
5 foot?
Yes. Well, I'm not surprised. It does snow a lot there.
Mm.
Oh, it's all right. Mary's going home. Disaster averted. Phew. Oh. Which papers are you using, Kelly? I'm always interested in Christmas papers. Always. Which leads me on to my first point. Now, I know Paul's just on Doctor Who duty. Oh, all right, fair enough.
Doctor Who?
6 feet in Buffalo they've had, see?
Wow.
I know. Excellent. Evening, Sue. Listen, thank you so much for all the lovely things that you said about the Warm Wishes project that I did as my Graphic 45 brand ambassador project. You know, we made it. It's going to be a couple of months ago now, isn't it? It's been so hard not telling you about it because I'm so proud of it. It's one of my favorites already. And it just, everything seemed to go together really well. But needless to say, the box went together well because Mark helped me with it, because we all know what my measuring's like. So I told Mark what I wanted the box to do, and he went off and designed it, which is absolutely brilliant. So would you like to see it? Like, I actually lost it. I found it this afternoon. I'm thinking, no, I didn't know where it was. And I found it in a box with the 2 retreat books, the 2 last retreat books.
You took it to the retreat, didn't you?
I know. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Ali. We're good, thank you. Hi, Angela. Right, so it's a bit dusty. Oops. But it's probably a bit bigger than you think, actually. It is quite big. Let me just show you here. It's pretty big as projects go. And it's properly done. I mean, I'll show you. I'll take it out in a minute. What I will do tomorrow, actually, is I'll do a proper video as well, just like an overview for people. And I've also been chatting with a lady who wants to know more about how I decorated it. But basically, this is the project. So it is quite big. And this is the lid. And the lid is very clever because this is the light up bit. This is a tray that comes out, okay, and it's deep. It's a good couple of inches deep. So what I'm thinking is that you could use this project for so many things. Imagine if you had, like, you were making it about a baby, so you could put some little baby knickknacks, like, I don't know, a shoe or something in there. Or if it was for a wedding, you know, you could maybe put, I don't know, some dried flowers or just something that they've used at the wedding. See, so I just think that this could be used for absolutely any project at all. But I'm going to ask Mark a favour now. I'm going to ask him if he'll turn the lights out. Actually, I've got another light here. Let me turn that one out. But stay up, because I want you. I'm gonna need you to switch it off something else as well.
Okay, hold up.
Right. Yeah, I'm ready. Right. So, so I'm just wondering if the light's actually gone off on screen. Yes, it's gone dark. Okay. Right. So you switch, and it's not huge amounts of light in there, but there's just like a kind of a gentle glow in there, you know, to make everything kind of stand out. So that box, like I said, that fits right onto the top there, and it just gives a little bit of added dimension, I think, with the light. You can switch the light back on now, darling, if you wouldn't mind. So that's the box, and like I said, this tray, I mean, the tray is so clever. The way he's done it is so clever. The tray just sits in there. It just it's not stuck. It just sits because his measurements are so spot on. Yeah, so there's that, and then we've got these 12 folios that I've made to go in there as well, because I was thinking the 12 days of Christmas, but somebody said about 12 months in a year. You could do it as a yearbook, you could do it as baby's first year, I don't know, 12 trips on a holiday, all sorts of different things. Yes, exactly, Candice, exactly what Candice said. Oops. So each of the folios is very, very simple, but they're all completely different. So they've all got something different on them. Like this one's got a kind of a lift up pocket there, and it's got a pull out here, and then just some photo mats in there. This one, that's got a magnet in it. That's a waterfall. Now, I have been asked about a kit. I haven't done a kit for this, but what I certainly can do is put together a structure kit if anybody would like one. And I'll have a word with my wholesaler about papers, because I know that there weren't any of the 8x8 warm wishes left. So I'll have to ask him about that. But if there's any other sort of like graphic 45 that you'd like to make it out of, let me know, and I'll have a look and see what I can do. But I will say that this is going to be a very expensive thing to put together, because I was given the best challenge ever, and that was to use as much as I possibly could of one collection, and I believe that I did. I used the 12x12. I used 12x12 patterns and solids. I used what else did I use? I used 8x8. Actually, I ended up using 2 8x8s, if truth be told. I've used the tags. I've used the journaling cards. I've used the ephemera. You name it, I've used it. Because why wouldn't I? It's just so lovely. So you see, all of the folios are actually completely different. But I will put together. I'll have a look. I'll get Mark to help me work out that, because it does use a lot of stuff. So all of the folios, they are all completely different. So anyway, so that's the project. I will do a proper overview video with it tomorrow. But I had so much fun doing it, and it actually went together really easily, which was a big surprise to me, because it was a massive project. It took us quite a while, didn't it? He's not listening anymore.
Wendy asks, will you be against?
Oh, the tags. Oh, I'm having an absolute nightmare getting hold of the tags. The quick answer is right now, no. Hi, Ellie. So hi, Jane. So yeah, leave it with me. I'm going to see what I can find out. I will say that you do need to use a tape as well for the box. I mean, you can obviously use the paper connectors that we've used in the past, but it's just going to it'll just be a pain in the bottom. I'll include some tape in the kit as well, in the structure kit. But you really do have to to use tape for that. So okay, so that's that one that I wanted to show you. Now the other thing that I wanted to show you is next Monday, so a week tomorrow, we are going to the regular size Kari. Hi Elaine. Next Monday through to Wednesday, we've got our Christmas retreat, and I am ready to show you all the projects for that. So if you wouldn't mind switching the light off again, dear. We've got another light up project. Hold on. Hang on. No. So this is a wreath that let me just make sure it's in shot. So this is a wreath I've made, and I've used Stamperia Sweet Winter because it's gorgeous. And it's all paper. There's nothing fancy about it, but you can turn the light out now, dear. Okay. Because this one lights up too, a little bit. So I wanted to put some lights behind the houses. So that's got a little bit of a light up. So that is, you can switch the light back on now, dear. Hi, Deborah. So that's the first project that we're going to be making. And then we've got two more. Well, we've got one more project now. This wasn't, I didn't intend it to be this big. You know how it happens. That I was going to do a little folio for our second project, just a quick and easy project. Well, that didn't happen, did it? Because you know what I'm like. So we're going Stamperia all the way for this one, which is quite amusing. So I've made two copies of the folio, and there are some slight differences. Like on this one, which is the Sweet Winter, I've actually made the spine a little bit bigger, which this is the Home for the Holidays one, and it's absolutely fine. There's no croc gob, alligator, whatever it was that Mark keeps calling it. It's absolutely fine, and it's absolutely full of photo mats, so there shouldn't need to be any expansion, if you see what I mean. But I just like to have a little bit of room to grow, you know, like when you've eaten a big Sunday dinner, yeah, like your jeans, and you just need, you know what I mean. Anyway, so so these are pretty much the same. There are a couple of little differences, but let me start with this one. So this is the Home for the Holidays version, and there will be kits available. I do have some spare, because if anybody wants to come, we've had a couple of very unfortunate cancellations this week. So I've got a couple of spaces. We're lacking, which is most unusual. It doesn't usually happen. But there are a couple of spaces if anybody wants to come last minute. But anyway, so if you can't come and you want a kit, there are 4 choices for the papers. This is Home for the Holidays. This is Sweet Winter. I've also got Pink Christmas, and I've also got Classic Christmas. But I will pop them in the shop, and I'll let you know when I'm going to do that. So and yes, as a request, I have been asked to do the wreath separately to the book, so I will. Right, so this one, this has got a photo sort of frame on the front, because these papers are so nice. I didn't want to cover them up, so I've used, there's quite a lot of paper in this. I've used the 12 by 12, 8 by 8, and 6 by 6, so that I could keep using the papers. Anyway, so what I've tried to do is use them all the way across as much as I can. So let me show you. So you open this up, and what you've got here is you've got these 2 pages. It is very symmetrical, and you've got these 2. These are pull-out sort of things. But this is a stack pocket. Now, I would say that on this one, I've done it the other way around, because I realised that when you open this, it opens like that, which is a pain in the behind. So this one, I did it the other way around, so that doesn't happen. Okay, so that's a little difference in that one. So in class, we'll be doing it that way around. And then you open this up, and what you've got here, stuff everywhere. Hang on.
Jane Ash, is the wreath and the folio being made on the Christmas tree?
Yes, they are, both of them. So what you've got here is you've got, and like I said, it's symmetrical, so I might as well, yeah, just about will go in one. So you've got these 2 little photo mat here, that fit in to 2 little separate pockets here, and then you've got this pull-out photo mat there. Okay, and that is the same on the other side as well. And then here, what we've got is a belly band, but it's the other way round. So it's a belly band with a pocket. Okay, so we've got little photo mats in there, and we've got photo mat in there. Same on that side. And then you open that up, and what you've got here, and this is what we did in Spectrum Sherbet, is we've got another pull-out one here with these 2 belly bands.
David's joined us from
Cape Verde. Where's that to? Where's that to? You can tell I lived in Bristol for a while, can't you? Where's that to? Sorry, there was a bit of a Bristol throwback there. Where's Cape Verde, David?
It's Africa, isn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, so those open up, and then you've got this little pocket here with a photo mat, etc. So I'll tell you, there's loads of, Mark told me the other day to count up how many photos, and I haven't, but the answer is a lot. Okay, and then what you've got here is on the back is photo stacked pockets, but one's got a bit of a slant on. Yeah, they'll be yes, they will, Kimberly. So that's the home for the holidays. I mean, look at this paper. Could it be any more gorgeous? So that's the home for the holidays one. I don't know that we're going to get all this done. Oh, it is Africa. Oh, wow. Lovely. Oh, and you've popped in. Oh, you lovely. So this one, like I said, I've done it so that these open up the opposite way. And then we've got our stack pockets with all the bits in. Open that up, and then you've got the same. Let me just push that in so you can see a little bit better. Hold on, let me just. Doesn't want to fold that way because it's not supposed to fold that way. So you've got these things, photo mats. Oh, no nails there. These papers are just so gorgeous, and I don't even like pink.
Tracy on YouTube says hi from Sussex.
Oh, hi Tracy. We've got our little thingies again, you know, the belly band thingies. Now, what I did differently on this one, and I wouldn't do this again, is I actually put the things on the opposite side, and I'm not gonna do that again because they just get in the way of each other. So this one, you've got your openy uppy bitty there. Like I said, we did do that in Spectrum Sherbet, and I just really like it, so we're doing it again. So let's put that back in there. Oh, for goodness sake. Talk about less haste, more speed. It does go in. Honest, Garth. It did. There we go. And then here, I like this one, so I'm going to show it to you. Look, we've got this lovely villagey one there. Okay. So that is the sweet. Oh, I've taken that one out as well. That's the sweet winter one. So like I said, I've got a couple of spaces free now. And one of the unfortunate, I'm sure she won't mind me saying, but unfortunately we've lost Wendy, but for a good reason. So I will allow it. Right, okay, so there we go. So that's the other one. So now I'm done. You'll be pleased to hear that's it. Like I said, there are 4 options for papers for that. And we'll just have to see what we've got available. So, all right, so tonight, what are we doing? Tonight we're doing this little quick 6x6 Sunday. What we've got here is we've got a little thing to hang it, because I thought, you know, you can always hang it up on the wall. I thought that might be quite a nice thing to do, especially if it was for, you know, it was going to be for a child for their bedroom. But what we've got is we've got a belly band, which is what's holding it together. So, you know, you can make that as pretty as you like, or depending on what papers you're using, I'm sure you can come up with some sort of. The other paper options, Jane, are Pink Christmas and Classic Christmas. So yeah, you can come up with some options to build that up. And then what we've got here is it's another little accordion book. And I have to say, when I started it, it was supposed to be that way round, so that it would kind of build up a scene here, but it didn't quite work with the images that I got, so I changed it. Anyway, so we've got little pockets here with photo mats and bits of ephemera and pictures of my daughter. And then each page, as you'll see in this book, just gets a little bit bigger. And then at the back, and then we've got, I haven't put anything on the back here, but you've got all this space here as well. But it is actually an accordion book, so it folds right out. Okay. So that is what we're going to do tonight. Now, my daughter is now 23. Nearly 24, 23 and a half, isn't she, I suppose? And I know people think we look alike, but I absolutely don't. I can't see it at all. Now, she was probably about 6 or 7 when these pictures were taken. But this picture, this is the one where I think, oh my gosh, she looks just like me. That's that, I think, yeah. Yeah. So there you go. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Now, I haven't printed out my cutting guide, which is going to make it triply fun. So shall we get going? Now, tonight, I'm going to be using white card because I want to live dangerously. And I'm going to use, when I was looking for the Warm Wishes box, I found some paper that I bought, some other paper that I bought. So it's this one. Now I bought this. I'm going to plug now. I bought this at Garner's Garden Centre, which is up in Stoke-on-Trent. Now there was a fantastic craft shop there, absolutely amazing. And then you know, COVID, whatever. But it's just been bought out by two ladies who work there. And I'm really excited. I'm going to go up and see what they've done because it was the best shop ever. And I have no doubt that these two ladies are just making it something quite spectacular. Yeah, 13 Arts I love. I think we'll be using a bit more of this next year. Yeah, they had a closing down sale before they took over. So if you're anywhere near Stoke-on-Trent, we need to support our bricks and mortar craft shops. So go and have a look at Garner's. Okay, and I'm sure there's something on the website as well, or I think it's called the Craft Room at Garner's on Facebook. Anyway,
is that the
have a look because yeah, because it's amazing. Anyway, that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to do something a bit different. So I think what we'll do is we'll start off by making our covers. So I'm going to use my trimmer because I'm only using really thin card. This is just 1000 microns, which means it's 1 millimeter thick. It's quite thin, so I don't mind using my trimmer for that. And I'm going to cut two at 5.5 by 5. Is that right? Yes. So I'm cutting two at 5.5 by 5. Or did I just cut that out? 5.5. So I'm cutting two at 5.5 by 5 inches. Let's just check that's right. Yeah, that's a good start, isn't it? Oh. Right, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose myself some nice paper to use on my cover. So I think my daughter would like this. So let's have a look and see what there is. Woo! Oh, that's pretty. Do you know, I don't know what's happening to me, but I'm starting to like pink. Ugh. It's not good. That is so pretty. Oh. Oh. No, I don't know. I think I'm going to use something really simple because I can faff around with you know, making it pretty with the what do you call it? With the thing, the belly band. He's not listening.
I am listening, but I haven't got a clue what it's talking about.
Oh no, me neither. Okay, right. So let's just cut that down a bit. Now I didn't use cardstock to cover this. I just used my pattern paper straight out of the box, as it were. I mean, you can always use cardstock to cover it if you want to. Let's have a look. Let's cut that about there. And let's cut that in half. Right. Okay. So I'm going to put, this is one of the only times you'll see me using tape, but I'm going to put some double-sided tape on here to use that. Now, Mark's told me I've got to show you this. Now, I will say before I show it to you that I've been told that, do you remember lovely Nikki Powell made me this wonderful little tape tearer thing, 3D printed it. I've asked Nikki if she's going, I said it would be a really good idea if I thought they'd be popular. So if anybody wanted one, then go to Nikki and ask her. But Mark, mate, because you know how he likes to try things. Look at this. Look at the colours, and he's got my name on the bottom. How cool is that? Look at the colours. Oh, my name. Now you haven't got auto. You've turned off my autofocus.
Yeah.
So now we can't see anything. Anyway, yeah, how cool's that? This filament is just awesome. It's like there's a car that drives around near us that's got that what do you call it? The like the two-tone paint on it, and it's like that. But this is just, look, it's green and it's pink and it's blue and it's purple. And it's all of those things. Anyway, I love it. Right. I digress. I hope you realise that I'm giving you all of this time to catch up. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just put some double-sided tape.
Or it says her name would fit as well.
It would.
It would.
You better try.
No, it would fit.
Oh, no, it would. Oh, man. Do you know, if I had nails...
Paul says Paul is a short name too.
Oh, is it now? Oh, Paul could have, not that I'm stereotyping here at all, but Paul could have that bronze and silver.
Oh, yeah. Like that colour.
Yeah, look at this one is like bronze. It's like gold and silver, but bronze. Isn't that cool? How amazing is that? And that's Queen Nefertiti's head. That's a long story. Thank you, dear. There you go.
Okay. We didn't cut it up.
Right.
Also, oh wow, yes.
Oh, stuck myself to it. This is honking chunky tape that I'm using out of the shop. Oh, got lots to tell you about the shop. Karen's coming to visit next week, and the pattern paper, Kelly. I have no idea. I did it about 6 inches, but I don't know. I just guessed 6 by 7.5. Yes, I'm going to have a big sale. I don't like sales. I see them as giving in. However, we're going to have a sale. We're going to have a really big sale.
Roll up.
Yes, it's going to be very exciting. So I want all of our pattern paper and a lot of our bundles gone by the end of the year. So it's going to be all silly prices. Oh, damn it. Look. No, be strong. So watch this space because we're going to have a sale. You'll be delighted to hear.
Did you say 7.5 by 7 for the pattern paper?
6. 7.5 by 6.
Okay. That's 2 those.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm making a right pig's ear with this. And there was something else I was going to tell you about the shop, but I can't think what it was. What was it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, really? Jane asked on YouTube, is the 5 or the 5.5 at the top?
Oh, good question.
Yes,
It's the height is, when I write my cutting guides, it's the width first. So it's 5 by, no, it's not. What? How, did I write it the wrong way around?
Probably.
What does it say? 5.5 by 5.
5.5
Five-
5.5 by 5. It says it.
Yeah, oh, that's good then. I've done it right. 5.5 is the width. So the height is 5. Yeah, so generally speaking, when I'm doing a cutting guide, it's the width first. Don't watch me, dear.
I'm not.
I hate these things. Why do I never get this stupid? Can you design me something? Oh, you cheeky so-and-so. I don't believe you've got that.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Be prepared.
Unbelievable.
Dip.
Right. Oh, this is so sticky. Right. Okay, let's put that on there like that. Okay, double use for this. Right, okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to cover it. So, can anybody tell me how it is that as a crafter, I have about 6 million pairs of scissors and I cannot find any of them?
I don't know. Is this a
Me
problem?
neither. No, it's just a thing. I just don't understand it. Right, so what am I doing? I'm mitering these corners. I'm not pinky mitering them. I'm just mitering them.
So should we just use the 8x8 paper from the pack?
Yeah. Because you get 2. You can cut it down a little bit, like put it to the corner. But yeah, because you get. Let me take that off. Now I have actually updated the OneDrive, and the link to this is on our mini books and where to find them folder, with all the photographs. So if you go into the OneDrive, follow that link and go into the OneDrive, all the photographs are there. So this is, I use those papers, but you see, you do get 2 of each. It is quite tight, I will say, with the papers, but there's definitely enough, if that makes sense, because I certainly managed to do it. Right. Okay. So I like to start with the ends when I'm covering things. Right. Oh, tape. Little bit of double-sided tape just to hold it in place while the glue dries. I've got cat hairs on mine. They are optional.
Dog hairs will do. Jungle cat. You sure it's not mine?
No, but I think that's one of mine. Right, glue. That's a cat hair. Although I'm not sure which cat it's off, because that's really dark. Okay, so let's fold that over. And that one. The sub box is almost done. Now, if you're having a subscription box, I will say that the kits are actually all made up. I don't know how that happened, but they are. They're actually all made up already. I know, I'm not quite sure how much that. But I haven't recorded the class yet. And with this retreat next week, or the week after, it is entirely possible that you will get your kits early, but you might have to wait a slight amount for your class. But what I'll do is I'll invoice next week after you've seen it, and I'll get them out to you, hopefully. Right. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm just marking where that corner is. Funnily enough, I was looking today to see if there's a better way to do this, and I still haven't found a way that I like better. So I'm snipping up there, so I'm getting rid of that bit, and then I'm just going to snip that to there. So I'm snipping those corners off, which I suppose is giving me an inverted mitre, but I'd rather do it when I know exactly where it is rather than at the beginning.
Kari asks, would there be room in the sub box to add a structure kit for the Warm Wishes box projects?
I can do that. That's not a problem. Let me weigh it first though, because
What's that?
It's Rachel.
Oh.
Mind you, I didn't tell her we're doing class.
I'm just letting you.
Rach. Yeah, I'm just doing class. Can I ring you back? You're live now. Well, I didn't tell you, so you wouldn't know.
It's all right. I'm sorry. I should have.
No, you go and watch because the book's about you.
Oh, brilliant.
All right, I'll speak to you in a bit.
All
right. Bye.
Bye.
Right, there we go. So let's fold that over. That was interesting. She never rings.
That's usually messy.
Yeah, so she must have known. Where's my tape? Put it away. Why did I do that?
It's up to your elbow again, is it?
No. I was using, because I couldn't find my tape yesterday. I was using my very thin ultra sticky. Look, this is covered in stuff, and the reason it's covered in stuff is because it was attached to my sleeve. I took it downstairs with me, didn't I?
Yeah, hanging off your elbow.
Yeah. Oh well. Right. Oh, come on. Where's Max gone?
He's probably on our bed.
Oh. Okay, so that's covered that nicely. So I've got my cover. And now let's just do the same on this side. Oh, that's just hit me in the face. Okay. Yes, that was what I was going to tell you all about. Great excitement in the Summers household this morning. Wasn't there?
Yes.
Because we've had an order for ages that was out of stock. We have joined a fad. We don't usually do that, do we?
No.
But it arrived this morning after being out of stock for a long time, and we have got an air fryer.
And it works
And it works because we tested it.
straight away.
Yeah. Are we gonna do tea in it tonight?
Probably.
No, I don't know what we're doing.
I don't do.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Right, okay, so those are my covers done. Nice and easy. So I'm going to put those to one side. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the pages. So because it's such a long strip, what we've got is we're going to do it in 3 parts. Paul's bought the Cool Cats corner trimmer thingy-majiggy at the workshop just for this type of project, but I can't find it for the life of me. Oh, no. Well, I'll tell you what I've got from there. I've got my... adhesive eraser, which I still haven't used. Right, okay. So, right, dear, I haven't printed out the cutting guide, so you're gonna have to tell me what size these things are. I know they're 5 inches in height.
The pages.
Yeah.
1 at 10.5 by 5.
So 1 at 10.5 by 5. Yep.
1 at 8.5. Hold on. Yeah, 8.5 by 5.
1 at 8.5 by 5, and I think the other one's 11 by 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got 3 pieces here. One is 10.5 by 5 inches. One is 8.5 by 5 inches. And the last one is 11 by 5 inches. Okay. So now I'm going to get my... That's another thing I've lost. I've lost my proper... What's it thing?
Well,
I've no idea where everything's gone.
I'd rather told you.
I know. All right, so the first one that we cut was 10.5 by 5, and I think we're scoring at we're scoring on the 10.5 inch side. So please put 10.5 inches at the top of your scoreboard, and we're going to score at 1/2 inch, and then what are we scoring at?
Oh no.
At 5.5 inches. Oops. So we're scoring at 1/2 inch and 5.5 inches. Okay. Then we've got the one that is 8.5 by 5. And we're going to score on the 8.5 inch side, which means 8.5 at the top. And we're going to score at 1/2 inch and 4.5 inches. Okay. Then finally, which bizarrely, the longest piece is the front piece. We've got the piece which is 11 by 5 inches. And we're going to score on the 11 inch side. So put 11 inches at the top. We're going to score at 1/2 inch.
3.5.
3.5.
6.5.
6.5.
8.5.
8.5.
And
10.5.
10.5. Yeah.
So you're scoring on the 11 inch side at 1/2 inch, 3.5 inches, 6.5 inches, 8.5 inches, and 10.5 inches. Okay, I'll say that once more. You're scoring on the 11 inch side at 1/2 inch, 3.5, 6.5, 8.5, and 10.5. Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
That's if the cooking goes right.
Yeah, who knows?
We'll see if we find out.
Right, so what I'm going to do now is this one here with these narrow bits. That's the front of my book. So in a minute, when I've put this all together, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach that there. Okay. So this flap, that's going to attach there like that. Okay. So I'm just folding that up on itself. I don't know where I put my, here it is, my boner. All right. So that's going to go there. Right. Then this one, which is the 2-inch side, I'm going to fold under. Okay. And I'm going to burnish that. Okay. Now, because this is an accordion, that is going to go there. So let's do that. And then that one goes there like that. So you can see now that we've got our pages starting to take shape. And let's fold that one back on itself there. Okay. So we've got an accordion like that. We're doing a nice zigzag. So we've got this page, which opens up like that to that page. And we're going to use this to attach to our next page in a minute. Okay, so you can see that we've got that sort of staggered side. So now we've got this piece, which was 8.5, and we're going to turn it round so that our 1/2 inch is on the right-hand side, because this is going to glue onto there like that. So that is going to fold under, and that is going to fold back round that way. Okay. We'll glue it in a minute. I want to fold it first. So you can see that that's going to attach on there like that. So now we've got 3 staggered sides. Okay. Which leaves our last piece. So I want you to turn it round so that we've got that 1/2 inch at that end on the right hand side. This is going to stick on there. So that folds underneath like that. And then that's going to fold back because that is going to attach to our book. Okay, to our covers. All right. So that will sit in there like that. So you can see how we've got these staggered pages now. Okay. Right. We all right with that? You've all gone quiet, which means I presume you are concentrating.
They're all busy folding.
That's all right. I'm cool with that. Okay. So let's start with this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue on that flap there. And I'm going to attach this right up to that score line, right up to that fold, like that. Okay, stick that down. Glue on that fold, flap, whatever. And I'm going to attach this like that. Push that in like that. And then that. We've got these 2 flaps at the end like that. Okay, and those are going to stick to our covers. There'll be one there and there'll be one there. Okay, like that. Right. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. Now, I'm going to decorate mine up. I'm just going to base decorate them before I go any further because it's just a little bit easier. So for me, when I'm base decorating, I'm going to cut my pattern papers just 1/8 of an inch smaller than the space that I've got. So here, this space is 2 by 5. I don't know why I'm measuring that because I know it. So let me find some nice paper. I'm saving that because I'm going to use that on my inside covers. So what have I got? I want that one. I like that one, so I'm leaving that for a bit. I think I might use that one. Oh, that's my fussy cutting sheet though. I have got 2 packs of this.
Oh, this is yours.
I hate this bit. Now, you can always ink your edges if you want to. I'm not going to, because mine's all white, so it doesn't matter. So let's just do that. So that's 2. And I'm going to use this one. Am I going to use that one? I might use, oh, where's my thing? So that is going to fit on there like that. Okay. Pop that on there. Then I'm going to do that one and that one. So that's 2 and that is 3. So 2.
Can you ask what size is that?
Right, when I'm cutting my pattern paper, what I do is I cut it 1/8 of an inch shorter than the size of the page. So this page, for instance, this was 2 across by 5 inches. So what I've cut is I've cut 1 7/8 across by 4 7/8 height. Okay. Yeah, just saw it pop up, Alison. I'll have a look in a bit. I think I know what you want, and it shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, so I've cut it 1/8 of an inch less. All right. So let me just put this one on. So the one on the back, that's the same. And then this one, this page is slightly wider, of course. So I've cut that at 2 7/8 by 4 7/8. There we go. Okay, so this one, that's 3 and that's 4. So let me find some nice paper. So that one's going to go there. And that one's going to go there. Too much glue.
No.
Do as I say, don't do as I do. Has Rachel turned up yet? Or she decided not to join in? Are you there, Rachel?
Speak to me.
Now, one thing to think about when you're putting this together is what it's going to look like when it's all, you know, I mean, because to be honest with you, I haven't thought about this terribly well because that's a bit wishy-washy. Wishy-washy, you should go bold wishy-washy or whatever, I think. But what do I know? Right, so, and then I want this nice bright one. So what was that? That was 5, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh no, glue. Now, this is great because I think I'm at the end, except I'm not, because I've got to turn it over and come back the other way. So that's my front, but now I've got to do this side. So that's 5, 5, and 5. So I want 3 lots of 5. And the reason I'm putting that one there is so that when I open it out, you're going to get those 3. So now I need to do these 2. So let me find some nice, pretty paper. I just realised this hasn't got any cutter parts on it. Oh well.
Never mind.
No, it doesn't matter. I'll find something that will do. Okay, let's pop that one on there. Oh, stuff everywhere. Okay, so now I've got this one, which is 4 and 3. Okay, this one. Oh, what am I? Oh, you stupid woman. I've got it too short.
No.
Don't worry. I can save this.
You'll never know.
Oh, man. Oh yeah, they're both 4, aren't they? Not 4 and 3. Measure twice, cut once. And then the last one is, no, it's not. The next one is 3 and 3. Let's use this one again because I like this one. And then the final one is 2 and 2. I don't know, I've still got my trimmer here. Oh yes, I was using it, wasn't I? Some days and that's upside down. Some days and I just don't get on. Sunday evenings. Sorry, dear. Right, okay, good. Right, so that's all done now. There we go. So, you just put my trimmer away a minute. Although I'm going to need it again in a second. Right, so that's my little, it's all matted. So what I want to do now is put my cover on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue on here. Hold on, let me take my glasses off and I can see what I'm doing. Oh, on the subject of glasses, we went to have our eyes tested on Friday, and it turns out my eyes are too close together, aren't they, dear?
They're not too close together, just too close together for certain glasses sizes.
Mortified.
All the glasses you wanted, they can't do.
No, because my eyes are too close together.
No. It's not just eyes are too close.
They are.
It's because they're blanks that they machine lenses out too small.
Yeah, that's a better way of looking at it.
Yes.
Right, okay, so decide which way up you want this, and then you're going to attach this right to the edge. Okay, so when you open it up, you've got your, it doesn't matter whether you do the front or the back bit first, it's entirely up to you, but that fits right at the edge there. Okay, so this is where the flap is that I attach my you know, to the cover, and it's right, it's flush. So now I'm just going to put some glue on the back, and I'm going to do the same on that side. So I'm attaching it flush. I'm making sure that it sits right on both pieces. There we go. So now when I open up my little book, that all sits together like it should. Okay, get the idea. Right, so now what we'll do next is we'll do these little inside pockets for here. So cutting guide, please, sir. How much the pockets? What was the size of those? We might as well cut the belly band while we're here as well.
Well, the belly band. You want that first?
Yeah.
1 at 1.5 by 11 3/4.
So 1 at 1.5 by 11 3/4. Now, if you're in the UK, 11 3/4 is the length of your A4 sheet. So you don't need to cut any off. Okay. And the pockets?
2 at 5 1/4 by 2.5. Is that the one?
Yep. So 5 1/4 by 2.5. Okay. Right, you can put your trimmer away for the time being. And put your belly band. We'll worry about that in a minute. It's just easier just to cut it.
Jennifer says she's got a big head, so she looks at the numbers on the frame just before she tries any on, so she doesn't fall in love with any.
I don't like you. What? Sorry.
So she doesn't fall in love with any frames that can't tell. Trouble is, you need to pick them up. So
yeah,
so
that's too short. I want it's 5.5. It's not 5.5. It's just ever so slightly under. So what did I say? 2.5
by 5 1/4.
Yeah, but it needs to be.
Oh.
Let me just cut 5.5 because I think that's too big. Yeah, it needs to be 5 3/8, I reckon. Yeah, and let me just see. No, I don't like that either. But 5.5 is too. 5.5 is too much. And I really don't think you want me getting into 16ths of an inch, do you?
No.
So cut it at 5.5. Cut it at 2.5 by 5.5. But it's going to be really tight. It's going to. No, it'll probably be all right. All right, then what we're going to do is, first of all, because this isn't folded, it's not a folded pocket, it's just going to glue straight onto there. I'm going to put my pattern paper on here first. So I'm going to cut that at 5.5 by 3.5, but just under. So we're cutting. Yeah, this is what I saved this for. So 3.5 by 5.5. But it needs to be just ever so slightly under, just like a smidge under. Just take a slither off the width, and I mean just a slither. And then I'm going to glue that on the top, because you see I don't want it interfering with the edge of my thingy there, because it'll just get in the way. That's why I'm taking just a smidge off. So I'm going to glue that on the top there. And then these pockets, just put a little tiny bead of glue on 3 edges. So the 2 short edges and 1 of the long edges. And then we're going to pop that down at the bottom with the opening towards the top. Okay, so the opening of this pocket is going to be here. And let's just open that up a minute. Okay, let's just find something to decorate that with. That'll do. made for it. So when this is dry, I've got black finger marks. How have I got black finger marks on it? When that's dry, you can pop little things in the pocket. I don't know, whatever. So you have got a bit of a pocket there, so you can put little bits in, photos or whatever. And then we're going to do the same on the back. So let me just glue that on. See, that's too wide. That's better. And then a bead of glue just around the outside 3 edges there. Pop that down the bottom. That's also too wide because I can't cut in the first place. Okay, so let's cut that, what, 5 1/2. Right. Okay, so that's the book. You can go ahead and decorate it however you would like. Make some little tags to go in here. Use some photo mats. Like I said, I have actually put the photos of the book in the OneDrive now, so you can go and see them to see what I've done. But if you have a look at mine, all I've done is I've just matted some of the photo mats. I've used the ephemera that you get in your kit. And I've put some on the background here, and then I've just put, because it's so cute, I've just put it, you know, I've cut parts, and I've just put that in there because it's cute with some photos. Here, I've just overlapped my photos. I've used some more of the die cut ephemera. Same here, just backed the cut parts with some pattern paper. I've used my ribbon, and I've put that behind some of the photos. As you can see here, I've used the cutter parts, a couple of the ephemera die cuts, and then at the back again, like I said, I've just put some photos, some of the die cuts, whatever, just added them in wherever. And then, like I said, I haven't decorated this, but you've got loads left of the ephemera and stuff, so you'll be able to decorate that up a lot more. So that's the book put together. Okay, so now, like I said, you can go in, you can put your photos in, you can decorate it however you want to decorate it. Now, with regard to the belly band, what I've done is I've layered up all of these images, but they're on a basic band. So we cut ours out earlier. I'm going to grab my scoreboard, and Mark's going to tell me where I'm going to score. Now I'm going to score on the 11 3/4 inch side, which that means that goes at the top.
11 3/4. Okay.
And I'm going to score at
2
2
2 1/4
7 1/2
and 7
3/4. Let me just double check this.
Yes.
That looks spot on. Excellent. Okay, so what I've got is basically I've got my long line and I've got these two little gussets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold like that and there. So I'm going to glue that on there so that what I'm going to end up with is something that looks like that. Okay, so let me just pop some glue on there. Let's stick that down. Okay, and I've got that kind of big gap, got that 1/4 of an inch gusset there. Okay, now I'm not going to try and put this on here because I know what'll happen. It'll come apart because it's not dry. I don't even know why am I doing it? I've just said I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, but anyway, but here's me doing it. So anyway, yeah, you get the idea. That will fit on there. So all I'm going to do with it now is I'm just going to decorate up here and then just layer up these bits here. Now, all I did to hang it up was I've got my little peg and then I've just tied a bit of ribbon through the belly band that goes at the top. So if you do want to hang it up, you can hang it up. Okay, there you go. So the belly band is actually that's what makes the front of the book. That's kind of like the design bit, if you like. So there you go. It's ever so quick and easy to put together. I hope you've enjoyed that. Let me find my glasses so I can talk to you. Oh, right, there we go. So there we go. Yeah, do show me what you're making. I'd love to see. So pop them into the group when you're done. We're back on Wednesday, probably for the final part of the vintage photo book. And then the week after, hopefully, it'll be Ellie. I think I asked her. I can't remember.
I think you did.
I think I did. I think I asked her because we'll just be back from the retreat and we'll be tired. But we'll probably pop in anyway. And then after that, we'll just do some little projects and stuff. So have a think about if there's anything you want to do, whether we do clinics or little projects or whatever it is. And then in the new year, we'll start our brand new project, which will be the Savannah book and puppet show box, if it works. Who knows? Right. All right, then. Well, thank you for spending your Sunday evening with us. We really appreciate that. Yes, I'll see you soon, Mary. If anybody wants some information about the retreat, just drop me a line. And we'll see you all really, really soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Oh.